Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. I am Catherine Going with VIP Beauty, and today I have a special guest for all of you. We're doing a Women in Business series, and so our special guest today is Lisa Alban. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. This is wonderful.
I am so excited as well, and so are our viewers. This is an amazing series, and can you please tell us a little bit about your business?
Sure. So I am a certified Feng Shui professional. I am a red ribbon level consultant. I own Cloud9 Feng Shui here locally, and I also co-own the Intrinsic School of Feng Shui. So I also train others to do what I do. My school is it's recognized as gold level by the International Feng Shui Guild. So I'm very active and involved on an international level.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. And you
Thank
said
you.
locally, where are you located?
So I live in Gulfport,
Okay.
which is a little south of St. Petersburg in Florida, Tampa Bay area. However, my clients are worldwide, international. I do in-person consultations when it allows, especially during these times with COVID. That's a one-on, a very personal decision. But I also am set up to do consultations virtually, so it doesn't hold me back.
That is so amazing. Yes, especially now, everything is definitely a challenge and trying to work around it and how to facilitate business on a daily basis. But so what is your driving force? What is your why? Like, what gives you just the internal intuition to do what you do every day?
I've always, well, you say intuition. So feng shui is very much driven by intuition and intention. And I've always felt a calling, a life calling to make the world a more beautiful place and also to help others. In feng shui, there's a recognition that our intention and our intuition is connected with our space and how it surrounds us, how well our space supports us towards our life goals. If you don't have your space aligned with who you are truly, you might not even see an opportunity or a like-minded person if they were tapping you on the shoulder. It's very, very important to have your space aligned and attuned to who you are as a person and as an individual. Now that applies to your residence, where you live. It also applies to where you work, so where you choose to work, how well that space reflects who you are, but is also functional, allows for flow. And everything that I do in my practice is based on a very ancient wisdom, and which is very beautiful. But what's cool about the type of feng shui I practice is it's very modern. And people always say, well, you're going to do feng shui on my space. Is it going to look like a Chinese restaurant? No, it's not. I could make a very beautiful Chinese restaurant using feng shui, but I can also adapt it to be more personalized and modern to the individual and their aesthetics. So that's my deeper why. I feel it's important to help people awaken their intuition and also recognize their intentions and apply their intentions to their spaces. So everything should be very intentional where it's placed. Um, pay attention to, even your Zoom calls, pay attention to your surroundings and how is that supporting and creating the feeling that you want to give for yourself and also those that you're welcoming into your space. So that's a little bit about my deeper why, but ultimately it's my love of spaces and beauty and wanting to help others.
And your business is so essential right now because so many people are working from home. And it was funny because now that you mentioned that, I remember just yesterday I saw like a meme about this man that was working at home and he wasn't sure if he lived at home or worked at home. And it's so true because of his space, and where he was at. And and I think a lot of us could relate that, we're working at home so much now that everything has changed. Our lifestyles have changed.
Yes, and I think it's actually very wonderful that it's a little bit of challenge because so many of us have been able to compartmentalize our office selves, our corporate selves, our work selves, separate from our home life. And since COVID, the walls have come down. So when we're having meetings and Zoom meetings, we're seeing our children running around in the background, or the cats jumping up on the counter, or someone walking through in the background. And I think that's was a little um, it shook us up a little. We wanted to have kind of a wall. We wanted to have some sort of protection and barrier, and also to protect us and our brands. But what it did, taking those walls down, I think connected us on a deeper level. I feel more connected to those I'm meeting with, getting a little glimpse into their personal lives. And you're right, this whole COVID pandemic, people are really sensitive to their spaces. They're sensitive to the fact that they're not able to turn off work because work is in their home. They walk by their computer, they can hear their notifications go off, and they're immediately triggered to think about a project. And they're not able to rest and replenish. And that's very important. It's very important for us to not only feng shui our spaces, but also how we use our time. And I think, since this pandemic, and people have started to feel and become more sensitive, I'm getting more calls and more interest. And people are picking up the books to learn about feng shui and Googling. And then they come across me, to come in and help them on a faster level. But yes, it's an interesting time that we're in, but so many blessings have come from it. I don't think I would have met you had
Yeah.
had this not been the situation, because we're thinking more collaboratively,
Hmm.
and we're helping people more. We want to help business owners. We want to help like-minded people. And we want to brainstorm and find ways that we can collaborate and expand as small businesses.
That is so true. That is very true. And so, Lisa, tell us, for how long have you been in your business?
My company, interesting story. So I started my company officially as an LLC just a few weeks after my son was born. So my son is about 18 months old, and my business is about the same age. So it's kind of the same anniversary. Um, my son was like such an easy, crazy birth experience. I ended up having him in my driveway.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't, I didn't make it to the birth center, but it was so easy, and I conquered something that I was a little fearful of.
Hmm.
And I kind of felt like, a superwoman at that moment, because it's kind of like having a child, it's like a life and death kind of thing. And I thought, you know what, I conquered this. I can do anything. I want to live my life, my true purpose and my true calling. And feng shui was always a part of me, that I just applied to my past business life. I didn't think, I was going to really take the leap and do my own consultancy, but that was life changing to me. So I said, all right, that's it. I'm all in. So I started my consultancy, and also the curriculum for my school program as well at the same time.
Wow, that is incredible. You are an inspiration to women, because I could definitely relate to trying to balance. I can't relate to having a baby in the driveway, but I can relate to trying to have children and try and develop your business. That is definitely incredible. Well, so being that you said you're located in Florida, but you are available virtually, correct? Nationwide.
Yes. Yes, I have clients all over the world. I have a regular client, a dear client and friend in Canada. I talk to people in Australia, and we're all speaking the same language right now, as far as having the same challenges. And I definitely, your message of unifying strong women in business, that's a real strong universal thread right now. And I applaud you for doing our part here.
Thank
And
you.
yes, it's so cool to meet you, and to meet someone so uplifting.
Well, thank you so much. I try every day to try to uplift others. It helps me to help others. It just makes me feel good. But
Yes, yes, wonderful. And what you spoke about just now too is along the lines of momentum in
mhm.
greatness and achieving your goals and doing something from a standpoint of gratitude, a place of gratitude and helping, will get that energy, positive energy going towards momentum, towards your own life goals. So that's wonderful.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it so much. I really do. Well, Lisa, how can our viewers contact you?
So viewers can find me on Facebook. A lot of people find me on Facebook through Cloud9 Feng Shui. Also, the Intrinsic School of Feng Shui on Facebook or Instagram. You can also find me at cloud9fengshui.com or the Intrinsic School of Feng Shui.com. You may see me in House or Natural Awakening, Google. A lot of people find me just by Googling, I need help with feng shui. In the Tampa Bay area, I usually pop up. So please feel free to reach out to me. My number is out there. You can text me to get in touch. You can PM me. However you want to reach out. I'm also active on LinkedIn as well.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Lisa. And as for our viewers, I will definitely be putting Lisa's contact information in the description below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and reach out to Lisa. She's a truly amazing mom and woman and business owner. And thank you so much for today.
Thank you so very much. And it was such a pleasure meeting with you and talking.
Thank you, Lisa. It was as well for me as well. Thank you.
Thank you.